Director D,
Yes.
in what ways can practicing gentleness towards oneself lead to greater emotional strength?
I think I've always, and I'll keep saying, the world is already a harsh place, and the last thing you need is you being harsh on yourself. Like I said previous, my preamble is be gentle with yourself. You know, it's something that I keep pondering and always reminding myself is I need to be kind to myself. Already a lot is going on, and I need to be good to me if I'm to be good to anybody, and is to be of value. You know, even in the workspace, I need to be good to me. I need to be in a safe space with me, so that I can give and present the best version of myself to everybody. I'll read this. Gentleness towards oneself lays a strong foundation and enables you to approach life's difficulty with greater calm, confidence, and resilience. This speaks so true, to my spirit, and I think strengthening that emotional strength, we can start from. I think these are some of the things that I've already mentioned. Self-criticism. It's good to criticize, but knowing where you stand and where it's coming from. The difference between good criticism and bad criticism. It's okay to have a fine line where you assessing yourself in a better way. And even as you're doing all of that, it's not you being harsh, but it's you being critical in knowing like, okay, these are my strengths and these are my weaknesses. So I'm good at this. So I'm gonna attack this from this angle, and I'm gonna fix the things that I'm not good at so that I can better self-service whatever problem I'm trying to fix. So even during that process, you still need to be gentle with yourself in the self-criticism, because it will give you that greater emotional strength when you're gentle with yourself. Please, please, please be gentle in everything you do. This is something that me and Paul always conversate about, is understanding that gentleness is so much a greater character that I think everybody needs to carry as a person. Even in the way we speak with other people. I think one of the things that we always mention is, yes, if I'm having conversation with somebody, I can be right. But in the way that I present my statement, in the way that I conversate, as much as I might be right, if my message is not sent the right way, even though it's right, it might be received the wrong way. Even though it might be right, if I don't say it right, if my tone of voice is not right, if my, so you might be saying the right things, but they might be heard the wrong way. So bearing in mind that gentleness carries you an extra mile in life if you carry it as a character, as a person. The other one I would say, enhance emotional regulation. I'll read this. It says, gentleness allows you to acknowledge and process your emotions without judgment. Self-acceptance makes it easier to understand and manage your emotions, leading to a greater emotional stability and strength over time. Understanding the way your emotions are regulated is pretty important, and I think I've always said that it's you understanding that takes the time to you getting to know yourself, that of which most of us don't do. But I always emphasize that we take the time to get to know oneself, and how our emotions regulate, how our emotions show up, and not only show up, but how do they look on our faces, because most of the times I think emotions show up and they show up on our face and we don't know what they look like. So we end up feeling things that we don't know what they look like. So understanding how your emotions regulate is very important. Lastly, I would say patience. It's okay to not rush. Be patient with yourself. Like I earlier said, it's not life is not a race, and it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So take your time. Learn your process in your own time. No one needs to rush you, because we all have different journeys and different destinations. If we're all heading to the same place, it will be different, but we all have different journeys. So be patient with yourself, even in your journey. And as you are patient, be gentle with yourself as you're on your journey, knowing that you might fail sometimes, but always learn to get back up. You might encounter challenges, but always, even in the challenges, be kind to yourself, even as you self-criticize. Learn and unlearn, and be on that path. At the end of the day, you even see yourself worth grow, your confidence grow, and your emotional strength grow. So, yeah.